Patrick, a lot of important changes since we last saw each other in Sanya. Can you give us some of the headlines?
Well, I think the most important thing is we're now recognised as a sport. You might have noticed that we've changed from being IFP to IFMP because match poker has now been accepted as a sport. We have the IOC, we have GAFE now supporting us, which is, it's a total change.
That's, just to clarify, that's recognition from the International Federation.
Yeah, that means that we're now not only an international federation, but we are a recognised sport. And of course, to change that perception of gaming and gambling, it's important that we are seen as a sport. Now, by being observer member, soon to be a full member, we are a recognised sport.
So what's changed about the way that players are playing?
The way to show that we're different is take away the cards, take away the chips, and put everything into the digital space on the mobile. I think, clearly shows people that we are different. Anybody walking in here will see that this is not poker as they know it. We can bring chips back if we want to bring chips back, but by having chips and no cards, no chips, makes it easiest for us to explain we are sport.
And why is it so important to be recognised as a sport?
Because governments have an attitude to not wanting us to play competitive poker if they think we're to do with gaming and gambling. We don't want to restrict under 21-year-olds not to be able to play competitive poker. We have an excellent team of graduates from Oxford proving that they're very skillful at playing poker. So it's important that governments and sports ministries accept that this is a very competitive sport.
How can people get involved with match poker?
Well, now we have the software, now we have the recognition, we're now beginning to start rolling out into the different markets. We had a great launch of MIPL in India, so we've got our first professional league in India. We have many countries interested in also developing professional leagues. We have media partners interested in creating communities, nano communities, so anybody that wants to play can create a community. And as the next years roll on, we'll see more and more countries embracing it as a sport.
Which countries are you looking to expand into next?
We will see Spain, Mexico, Germany, Austria, Italy, UK and Ireland, all of whom are playing here, are launching match poker into their countries next year.
So Patrick, what's next for match poker?
Well, next is it will not be invitational. You'll have to compete in your regional qualifications to be awarded a place in next year's Nations Cup. So next year we will have an Asians, we'll have an Americans, and we'll have a European Nations Cup as we were doing before. And qualification will only be through those regional events to win your way through. So the teams that will be playing next year will only be those that have qualified through earlier competition.
Thank you very much for speaking to us, Patrick. I hope the event is a massive success and we look forward to seeing what's happening with match poker in the future.
Thank you.